Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. In the previous lesson, we learned about what are the crude methods, and in the process, we learned C that represents create table, and we talked about the primary key and null values and how to insert data into the table. So first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be creating a table named product, and it does have four columns. First one is ID, second one is name, and third one is price. I guess it does have three columns only. So let's create that one. I'll just hide this one and I'm gonna create this one. We're going to use create table, and table name is going to be products, and set up parentheses. This is where we're going to write our code. I mean, this is where we're going to represent the columns. First one is going to be ID, and its data type is going to be integer. It'll be nice if you give it like this. It'll be cool, and I'm gonna, you'll understand. And second one is going to be name of the product, which is going to be string string, and third one is going to be price, and I've already discussed about the price. Data type is going to be money, and we got to give a primary key, and that needs to be an unique one. The value of the primary key must be unique, and this can't be a null, so we should give not null. This keyword makes sure the value that's been entered into the column is not null. So the next thing is we're gonna primary key declaration, and the primary key is gonna be ID. And I'll just click the run button, and it's been successfully created. Here you can see the history. This is very important. So the next thing I'm gonna do is to select and show. This will show the table. The next thing I'm going to do is to insert the data into the table, and I told you there's two ways to insert data into the table. First one is insert into table name is going to be products, and we want insert values into, you mean, all columns. So first one is ID, and second one is going to be pencil pen, and third one is going to be 1.20 price, and hit run. This will successfully include data, and the second way is inserting data into a particular column. If you don't enter, I mean, insert into another column, that will be null, becomes null value. Let me show you how does it work. I wanted to insert the data into the ID and name, so I don't give price, and it's going to be pencil. This needs to be 2, and I will enter run, and I will check out the table. This will show the table, and here you go. It's successfully showing the table. I mean, it has 2 rows and 3 columns, and the second row, the price column, I mean field in second row, does have null values because, you understand, because of the action that we have done here. in the history. So this is what we have done in the previous video. So in this lesson, we are going to be look at the next part of Crud, which is R for read. How would you read data into your table? Well, the most often used keyword is the SQL select keyword, and what this is does, it is allow you to read the data from your database. SQL select statement. You're able to see the table by running the select star from and products. Product is a table I wanted to see, and the star is a wild card. So it means select everything from the product table, and this is why we see everything in our table. Now if you wanted one column or two columns from this table, then instead of an asterisk you can simply write select name price from the table. So let me write, I'll just delete the star and name price. Here you go. When I hit the run, you can see we now removed the ID column and we are reading our database only the columns that we want. So this is a column, this is another column. So now what if you only wanted a particular row from your database? Say for example, you only wanted the first row, the one with the ID 1, that is when you search through your database you're using where keyword. So SQL where, let's go to the SQL tutorial, and here's the SQL select statement. Here you can see how do you select the items in the database. So SQL select start from and also there is an SQL distinct element, selecting a distinct element. So this is for selecting uh, and there's a where statement. Mm, so here you can see the syntax for selecting a particular column, particular row from a table. Now if you read the doc, you can see that there's other operator where you can get fancier than what you have done. You can use things such as equal, uh, equal, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, and another between, like, in, and so many. You'll see the statements a lot when you start working with SQL databases. So let's let me show you how does this work. So I'll just go to the SQLite online, and I'm gonna select star from table products, and where I want first row, right? So where ID equal to 1. So let's see how does it work. Here you can see we get the first row from the table successfully. This is how we get. If we wanted to, if we only want to these two, then I just want to write ID name. Let's see how does it work. Here we go. So I hope you understand how this is working, and make sure you're checking the history that I have done, so you'll understand what the stuff that I have done. Let's move on to the next step. So now we have studied about select statement for read and where for read as well. And now we're going to be learning about updating single values and adding columns in SQL. So I guess I got to add this into the next lesson. So I'll just stop this video from now on. I hope you understand how to select an item, I mean columns, particular columns from a table, and how to access a particular row from a table as well. And I've already told you, right? In the next lesson, we're going to be learning updating a single values and adding a column in SQL. So that will be U, U for update. We have learned C and R. Next one is U, and the next one is gonna be D. D for destroy. So I hope you guys like this video. If you do, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you all in the next video.